Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to study the histological features of ameloblastoma. So coming towards the main points, we must know that there are two main representation of histological presentation of the ameloblastoma. First one is the plexiform form of ameloblastoma, and number second is the follicular form of ameloblastoma. We must know that most of the time either plexiform form of ameloblastoma is present or either follicular form of ameloblastoma is present, but in sometimes there are mixed patterns showing both forms. Like there will be the follicular form of ameloblastoma and there will be the plexiform form of ameloblastoma. Both patterns are going to mix there in this form. But we must know that the changes in histological feature does not signify any change in the management of ameloblastoma. So we are not going to say either it is plexiform form ameloblastoma or either it is the follicular form of ameloblastoma. We are not going to say that the management will be different as the histological features are different. The management will be same. So coming towards the histology of the follicular form of ameloblastoma, there are basically two components. That one is the epithelial components and that is the connective tissue component. Connective tissue stroma, basically an epithelial component, is present in the form of discrete island. These are the epithelial island present in this connective tissue stroma. And further we going to the epithelial island, they are further composed of two parts. That one is the surrounding layer resembling the inner enamel epithelium, which signifies their origin from the tooth structure or tooth forming organ. So we can, as their name signifying ameloblastoma, referring to their origin from the tooth structure or tooth forming or structure. And this is the second component of epithelial island, that is called as central cells. These cells are basically the polyhedral in shape and they resemble the stellate reticulum. So more giving clue towards their origin from the tooth forming organs. And this is connected tissue stroma basically, and having fibroblasts and many cells like inflammatory cells that may be present there. And going towards, this was the histology of the follicular form of ameloblastoma. Going towards the plexiform form of ameloblastoma, there are also two components, epithelial components and connective tissue components. Epithelial components, there is forming the strands. These are the strands of epithelial component, and this is the connective tissue component. There may be the cystic formation due to breakdown of the stromal cells. Most of the time the cystic formation occurs due to breakdown of epithelial cells, but this is the difference, that their cystic formation occur by the breakdown of the stromal cells. So this is actually the epithelial component, and this is the connective tissue component of ameloblastoma. And when there is the dilation of the blood vessels, like this is basically the dilation of the blood vessels. When there are many vessels are dilated in this ameloblastoma, we call this is ameloblastoma, signifying their importance of the blood vessels in this ameloblastoma, as it will be more invasive now because of the more blood supply and more nutrition supply. So we can say that hemangioameloblastoma is the more invasive form of histology of plexiform ameloblastoma. So mainly there are two form histology. This is the follicular form of ameloblastoma showing epithelial islands, and this is the plexiform form of ameloblastoma showing this epithelial strands. So mainly we can differentiate both forms by their epithelial component. This is the islands of epithelial cells. There is the island of epithelial cells in follicular form of ameloblastoma, and strands of epithelial cells in the plexiform form of ameloblastoma. So thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much.